How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Um, kind of been doing some exploring, trying to light up caves to get my mob trap, get a little bit better spawns, and I've lit up quite a bit of caves, and I came across, heard tons of zombie sounds, so was digging through the walls, and, well, sorry for the interruption. Yeah, so as you can tell, I've actually found a spawner. So I've killed a couple things already, and just want to light it up and clear it out. And this may be better for our XP problem. So I'm going to try to go ahead and come up here. Let's light this up a little bit more. Okay, I'll have to continue down that path and lighten up everything, but let's check these chests. So what do we have? Iron saddles. Yeah. I like the horse armor. If we ever find some horse, that would be good. And I think I don't need the gravel. Okay, so that's pretty good. Got some horse armor, some saddles, which is good. That way, if we do find some horses, we can ride them. And so yeah, maybe that's what I'll do this episode. If I'll probably make something out of this, either this episode or next episode, depending on what happens. Let's come down here. So this is all I've really been doing, is just trying to light up all these caves, and I've found quite a bit of caves. I'm gonna have to go back and make more torches here soon, especially now that my inventory's full with all the stuff I found from that dungeon. It kind of worked out pretty good. This still goes back a little bit further. I'm sure the lava probably lights it up enough, but I'm gonna just come back here and check it. And yeah. This has really been nice. I've been finding tons of resources, which is definitely good. I'll put a light down there. Okay, so the real trick is trying to find out exactly where I am. I did take some screenshots, so I know exactly where. I'll probably try to come back with this redstone, because I'll definitely be back by the spawner. So if anyone hasn't seen these before, basically these, I think they're put in the world called dungeons, and they will always spawn what's inside of them. So this happens to be a zombie one. So it kind of, it's kind of bad that it's not a skeleton one. Those are quite a bit more useful. There's not a whole lot you can do with zombie meat, and actually they did add into 1.8 where you can trade with some villagers. Well, except zombie meat, the clerics. So if I ever find any villages, or I take the time to convert a zombie villager, then maybe I'll start some villager trading and stuff. But um, I don't need the zombie flesh for that. But they're basically, as long as you're within 16 blocks of them, they will just spawn constantly. So you can just sit by this, let them all just keep spawning. Now I think there's a mob cap on how many will spawn, and so the best way is to, once they spawn, is get them out of the area as fast as possible. So either put them in a water trail, kind of like what I did, and just take them up to the surface, take them good distance away, not too far away from you, but take them away that these things will just constantly keep spawning. Then you go back and you have a room with hundreds of zombies waiting for you. So that's what I may end up doing with this one. So I've basically been, as I was doing my cave exploring, you may have noticed minecart rails and stuff on the ground, or on my hotbar. And let me show you kind of what I've been doing. So looks like a good spot. So if you take a track, put it on the ground, put a minecart on it, and put a grass block above it, it's kind of like the newer version of the X-ray machine. And the one thing, if you hit escape and go to options and video settings, you want to make sure your graphic is on fast. Mine was on fancy when I was first trying it. Couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. But you want to make sure the graphics are on fast. And that I didn't mean to do. Sorry about that. So with the graphics on fast, you can come in here and you can see it it really doesn't work that well, but you kind of get an idea. So actually, if I mine straight ahead of me, I will find a little bit of a tunnel area with a creeper, and there may be a lot more. You see a lot of stuff's not loaded. So if you're walking around trying to find caves and you're not sure where to look, this is a pretty nice little way of searching for them without spending too much time. It's still not the best. It's still not like the old X-ray machines, I think. But I mean, the whole point of the game is to do adventuring and exploring, I guess, not just. Okay, and there's a skeleton. It would have been nice if he would have dropped an enchanted bow. Yeah, so you see this, I only could see a little bit in the machine, but then it kind of opened up quite a lot. Nice. So I'm gonna get back to doing, working my way around all of this. Try to we'll see how far that flows. Lighten up the area. I'm gonna get back to just working on this and try to light up as much as possible, and try to figure out what to do for the rest of the episode. Maybe cut away and do a couple more spawning pads, just now that I've lit up a lot of caves. But I will be right back. Okay, basically decided to go ahead and do the spawner, and went ahead and made a path down to it. just started off with doing a stairwell and came all the way down here. I'm going to clean up the stairwell, make it a nice easy path all the way down, and then get down here to the bottom. And haven't really done too much, and this is just mainly just a short update clip, but went ahead and started trying to clear out this area. So what I want to do is actually get a nice room for these things to drop into water, get rushed down, move them across to a nice little area where I can sit there and farm them for experience. So I'm going to go ahead and probably just go and break down all these walls, figure out something to do for the ceiling, the walls, make it look nice, and then up into another area for me to farm the experience. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, well, back with my mob farm. Went ahead and just did tons of off-camera work, and still not finished, but it is functional. So I'd say it's probably about 85% complete. I just got to figure out what to do with the stairs going down into it and finish off the room that I've made. So I still want to do some type of decorating, but let's walk down and take a look. You can see this looks 100% different. Actually sees guys in it already. And let's get into here. Oh, I'll have to get that or let it despawn. So what I want to do eventually is probably add some lights, and probably going to break this and then do some type of a pillar or something coming up from it so they don't actually spawn on top of it. But yeah, this is how it looks. So I've always just done something pretty basic, square room with water going into it. So I wanted to do a little bit more this time. So that's why I did I made it a lot wider than it actually needed to be. And that way I could add the waterfalls, kind of look like coming out of a sewer system. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It all flows down right into this trail. Let's come back through here. So that goes down through here, goes underneath this. This was a pain because this was all lava. This being on, I think that spawner's on it's a Y volume of 12 or something. So it's pretty low for a spawner. I had to then break up all this obsidian and where water had gone over it, and then they basically just flow up this channel. So we have coming over, going down, flowing up the channel, and they would go up 20 blocks. I was going to do it one more, but you know what? They picked up the block I dropped. But this works. They're all a couple hit kill. This was just while I've been standing here getting my recording stuff set up, ready. He may be a little bit. Okay. So you can see there. This isn't going to be the fastest XP way, but it's not bad. I get an AFK here, get like 100 or 200 guys just sitting over there, and take them out real quick. And I have two hoppers or two chests here just for symmetry. The hopper only runs into this one, so then I can just move this stuff over and drop it in there if I need to. That's just for looks, but I'm probably going to do the same thing with the rest of this room. This water coming out of the side. In this part, it does something very similar, but I just went ahead and just went down to a solid area of water. And then this is the bottom half of the half slab, so no mobs will spawn up here. And then I'll figure out something to do with lighting, probably the same, but just putting it in the ceiling. And I don't know, I like it. I think it's turned out very well. So I'll go ahead and get this other quadrant finished and figure out a good way to come down into this room. So even though this video may be a little bit shorter, I spent a lot of time getting this room set up, and I may go ahead and just finish it off camera in between videos, just getting the lighting hooked up, figure out a way to get into this room, and just complete, you know, this other side of the room. But for right now, let's kill a sign. For right now, I think it looks pretty good. So nice. Potato and carrot. That's actually going to be one of my projects coming up, is doing some type of farm as far as potatoes, carrots, wheat. There's a lot of different farms out there, so I'm going to just find something that I like and pick it. So I already had a potato and a carrot, but that'll just help get more. So up here, haven't really done too much. Actually, I doubt there's anything in it, but let's check this over here. Nope. Eventually what I may do, if I have that down for XP and I don't need this, I'm probably just going to have it come up into a lava block. Basically, you take the water, same way you do with the signs, and put a sign with lava on top of it, and that way when they flow up, their heads will get caught on fire, and then all their stuff just drops down below, and that way just make that as more farming for stuff for mob drops versus actually needing it for experience. So sorry, my voice may sound a little different in this video. Kind of sinuses are acting up pretty bad, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. And hopefully you liked what I did with the mob spawner, and hopefully I can find a couple more of them, like a skeleton spawner or something. But anyway, this is Kinema, and I'll talk to y'all later.